School RP. Today's video is Old School RP on a new Old School RP. Like, subscribe, hit notification button. Well, thank you, Jim, for the free disc. Thank you for the discount, Jim. Oh, you're welcome. Well, good morning, guys, on the Old School RP. Me and my friend ended up coming from the big city. Well, me and my friend, my 3 friends, and we're farmers now. It's not gonna be a public thing with actual friends, but we got Bob, Corey, Derek, Bob, Corey, and Derek. And stuff. So we haven't no cattle yet, but I ended up picking up the Speedwagon because they never came with the farm. Because they took this one with them when we bought it off of them and stuff. But we got a decent amount of land if you guys look. There is supposed to be a new co-op in town getting worked on and stuff. Nice, that's why we're gonna go ahead here and cut off that truck. Why not? And just drive over here. I'm gonna drop it off at the cattle barn, and I'm gonna park it at the cattle barn, and then I'll be right back to the farm. Now, this is where it's gonna sit. You don't have cows just yet, but you kind of tell they didn't have. When we came here, we noticed they just have these wood planks where they can park down here, and it doesn't roll. And so when we park stuff down here, we don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna give you a tour in what we came with. But let's head up and get an ATV out and get a tour. Okay, first off, here's the home. Here's the home area where I live. Here's the house, it's a nice little house, and then a shed. We have 2 skid loaders so far. Actually 3, but the other one's dead, I think. You got a Massey Ferguson, old Bobcat. There we go. And right here we got a John Deere 3010 with a loader and weights. Got a classic Mustang and ATV. Old 4 tracks. Come up to the back over here. Got an old garden shed with a Husqvarna riding lawnmower 0-turn. It's like an old shed over there. I don't know what it's for or what it did store. But right here we got a nice old 6x6. I'm gonna be using it driving around. But here we got some classic tractors. Got an old classic tractor here. Old Model A. You got a mower. And over here we got an old John Deere, but it's kind of just sat there for over a year or 2 now. They said this tractor ran. They just parked it there. It does run. They just left it out there because they were using it for something and never took it back where it goes because they were feeling lazy for some reason. And over here we kind of got like the trailer section. And then over here we got an old International. I think the transmission, something's blown out of it. So it died one day when they were driving it. They just rolled it down here and parked it. And then right here we got an old dozer. It runs. It just, they kind of left it there for a little bit. Stuff. But we kind of got like semis and stuff right here. You got a tractor here. An old 8100. Then we got our tillage equipment. And then here's my buddy's trucks. There's our fuel. That's Derek's. That's Jake. And if I said his names wrong to the first video, then screw it. And then Bob. I just realized I said the wrong names. But here we got some tractors. Here we got an old Ford, Case, John Deere, and then a Challenger. But this is more of an old school area. And here we got like some areas, like the old Ford's just sitting right there. Right here when we left, they said their the big boat they had, something, I forget what blew up. I have to ask them, one of them. We'll ask them later, but they're gonna be working on that. Hey Jake, what's wrong with the big bud? Something in the engine blew up. They said, I think it was the piston. Okay. That's what they believe it is. And here we got our hay equipment. We got a 4755, an old 1206 Farmall, John Deere Square Baler 100, Premier mower, okay, an International Gen 1 1455 XL with a King whatever tedder, and then we got a K-brand rake. Coming down here we have a Cedar. Okay, Cedar we couldn't fit in there. And here we have one horse, I think that's how you pronounce planter, and one Kinsey and one Jamin rake car, and then our John Deere planter. And then we come down here. We have our like little junk area and stuff, and then we have our grain area. And over here we have our combines. And then there's the bean heads. We have an S660, an S760, and then a cotton harvester. And then you guys can already saw all that. But that's kind of it for today, really. I'm gonna park this and get the tillage, get the old Ford out, and we're gonna start tillage at the home farm. Actually, that's our plan for today, is just to kind of get the tillage started. They're gonna get working on that, since they're gonna have to take the whole entire thing out. It's gonna take their 3, at least for now. After they get it out, they'll one of them will jump in and the Challenger possibly, or those John Deere or the little Ford. Then we got the big Ford here. Then we got the 8100, a classic tractor. You guys never know if time I do it like an old school series or 2000 series or whatever. I always go for 8100 because that's a real life tractor I've rode in before. I love that tractor to death. That is one of my all-time favorite tractors. Wait. Did I flip the other side? No. This is the right side. I'm going to use this big old, I forget the brand, but it's a big old cultivator. Plan on I'm going to do the tillage here at the home farm. Actually, no. I'm going to head out to, do field 62, I think is what we need to do. So we only have 3 crops for harvesting this year, since we moved here. So I'm going to start field 62 and let the home farm be last. Well, we can only go 14 miles an hour on this old tractor. The goal is to have cattle soon, but who knows? Oh, I probably don't. Am I gonna fit, or am I gonna not? Because I don't know what how they did this back when they were here. But we are in modern time, but we're using old tractors. Actually, we don't even have sort of GPS on it. Duh. Let's say I don't even have sort of GPS. We got no GPS besides some other equipment. Some equipment has GPS, but not all of it does. Not all of it will have GPS when we do it. I plan on installing some GPS on certain equipment this year too, whatever they did add, but for now we got what we got. Stuff. That is our huge cotton field right there. Look at Fat Normalist. I don't know when it was planted. This is a very, very low chance. We will be available to I don't know when it's going to be ready to harvest, but honestly, it's kind of whatever. And I'm gonna do one headland, and then we are just gonna go back and forth. Full track is cooking. Full 9 mile an hour. And to be honest, I don't care what if I run it over or not. Oh, you know what? I was doing the field data off camera, and I cheated for I don't do the damage. That's exposed a lot more. Wait, did I even turn on the right thing? What the heck did I turn on? Did I not even turn it on? What did I turn off? Oh. There we go. Fixed it. Old classic Ford here. I don't know what's on the used auction because I don't remember looking at it. Yeah, there's nothing much on the used auction. The reason there's a lot more stuff is because I ended up selling a whole bunch of things. Like some of these, like this, I didn't have these. I didn't have, but I ended up selling like these because I didn't need these because those mods were all kind of screwed up for a second. This is an in-game mod, but I screwed up for some reason. I did something stupid, and so some of these mods are just kind of left to use or delete soon. So I think I can just get away with doing one headland lap, to be honest. Speaking of it, we are using like, especially how we're already jumping into tillage already is pretty good because I would like to get this field, a couple more fields done for the year. I'm gonna get like the field next to us, field 60 and 59, and then the home farm done, and then the rest we'll do for spring tillage. So I want to leave some things for spring and some things for not. But I am going to use a disc rope because since that I want to use too. But my buddies are kind of just here farming from the big city, and I plan on using a lot more equipment throughout this series. And we may or may not upgrade, may not just stay in this area. This tractor is not like the hill a little. Just kind of got to shift for the all of it. Stay in a rapid mode. There we go. There we go. We're almost done here. So you can go a full 9 mile an hour with this sucker. It's pretty good. I think even this is like the same exact field they took it into. No, they didn't. I think they took it in I see where they took it. I think they took it doesn't look like. Let's see where they kind of took it. So it kind of looks like they took it from like my cornfield. My cornfield is right now. See how foggy it is, and in like the tall area. That's pretty cold out. I'm gonna finish this field, and then they got the transmit, they got the engine out, and they said, Ori said, Corey said he'll be out here and he'll go ahead and get to work on the fort. You could just work on the home farm. Just tell me when you're done with the field you're in, he said. That's what he said. I am liking these baskets because it is moving out the ground a little more. Gosh, that scares the crap out of me sometimes. I thought it was supposed to rain today. Maybe I'm just delusional right now. I swore it said it was supposed to rain. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care enough to know. No. Right now. I'm texting him. You should get down here. Okay. Since he parked that way, and I know the AIs are parked hard enough to be a little stupid, I'm just gonna have him get sent out when I get him on this dirt road here. On this road. This road to get out. Well, he's on his way, he said. Wait, what? Haha! I know! There we go. I was like, why did that automatically turn on? That's why I was confused. Look, I was so confused. We're gonna wait until he gets here. He said I can take his truck back to the farm. Actually, no, we'll take a walk. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead here and say, yeah, that's fine. He should be here any minute now. Now I'm gonna look. There we go, that's his truck. There's Corey. There we are. Don't know what I think he's just gonna park his truck there and say screw it. Yep, that's where he decided to park it. So we go ahead and let Corey get to work, and we're just gonna run back to the house. People say do more first person. Thanks. We are gonna do running. We're gonna run back to the farm in first person. Good stuff. Ooh. We're just gonna run to the farm here. I can't wait to post this episode, guys. I've been dying to put, I started this, today. And, how I managed to get this series up and running today is, impressive. I sat. I'm probably gonna have to get some tweaks. My back's probably gonna need a massage after this. So, we're gonna... I don't know what we're gonna use for our next appointment. I don't know what I'm gonna decide to use when we get the home farm done today. I mean, I'm gonna, yeah, we need to get that done. You know, I think we're gonna run the Challenger. Let's see if that runs. See the old Challenger runs. I haven't tried it out yet. This tractor looks so weird. I've never seen one of this older Challenger. Okay, let's go ahead here and just unfold it. I definitely need to get GPS on this. Some of these pieces of equipment I'm gonna eventually get GPS on. I should be able to go about 10. A little faster and then the Ford though. But also I'm not using a big, but also it's like it's a little smaller. It doesn't take much ponies to use. Woo. One little problem running a tractor. You can't make sharper turns than against regular driving like this. As it is pretty nice to do sharper turns though. They did get a full maintenance before they did leave some of the equipment. Like everything else got full maintenance, but what they went to do a little bit of if they went to, I forget what they're gonna do. They said they were gonna do something with the big mud and then fall off engine coat. Like a whole bunch of crap was going down in crap. They ended up having to take it into the shop. So they starting to. They're about to take it out, and then like after all what have happened and stuff, we kind of just. But they did let us know that we did get I did getting a little discount for the problem here, for our problem we're gonna have to deal with. At we did get that beautiful discount. I deserve. At least they did give us a little discount. Is he almost done? That's pretty good. We're almost done with this field. I like how we're knocking these fields out. And stuff. But guys, like, subscribe, hit notification button. But guys, thank you for watching today's episode on the First Generation Farming. Not the First Generation Farming, sorry guys. I meant Old School series. Thanks for watching Old School RP. I'll see you guys in the next episode. The next episode will be harvest time. Peace.